Good morning, grade 7, and nice to see you in a social science class. As we have finished our block 12 of volume 2, so it's time for sample answers. Today we will review our homework and discuss question answers of workbook, practice questions and additional questions of content book, and also bonus questions of this block. So again, I am reminding you children, as always I reminded in the discussion video, that we will discuss question and answers, and these are sample answers that may vary from your answers. You just watch the video sincerely, review your answers and edit whatever mistake you did. Otherwise, no need to change your answers. Okay? So, before starting the discussion, get ready with all the essentials. Resources we will need for today's class are workbook, content book volume 2, and notebook in which you have written answers of volume 2, along with stationery. I hope you are ready with all these items. So, what is our aim? Our aim is to review the homework. That is written 2 times, so ignore the second one. So, to review the homework and discuss practice questions and additional questions along with bonus questions. Okay, so everyone take out your workbook. Let's start with workbook, as the first question is match the following that you have to do yourself. Then the second question, you have to arrange the events given in the on the timeline. So what you have to do, at the first arrow top side, what should be the answer? Bill of Rights passed by Parliament in 1689, and at the top in the second arrow, women granted the right to vote in England in 1928. And downside in the first arrow, direct democracy in Greece in 7th century BC, and in the middle arrow, first written constitution of a democratic country in 1789, and at last countries adopt democratic governments after 1945. Clear it? And the third question is hordes. What, according to you, was the most important event in the history of democracy and why? Here you have to write your own answers. You could choose the right to vote for women as the most important event, and also you have to give reasons. As I have seen when I was checking your copies, that your answers were in one sentence or in keywords. No, you have to write answers in sentences with reason as what it is asking. So here your answers may vary, or you can write as I thought that with the end of the Second World War, the right to vote was granted to all adult citizens, including women. The governments took steps to end discrimination in society to make sure that everyone was treated as equal. Clear? Now move to worksheet 2. And in the worksheet 2, what you have to do, first read the sentences that question number 1 and 2 depend on this sentence, on these sentences. And the first question is, what form of government is this likely to be? Take the correct answer. After reading the sentence, you take the correct answer, and I hope you did it. Okay, now question number 2, you have to write answers in 2 columns. In the first column, you have to write 2 features of the Romanian government as written in the sentence, and in the second column, you have to write the features of an elected government. So in the first column, your answer may be, the head will make all the decisions and laws for the country, and people would not have the freedom to criticize the government. And in the second column, decisions will be made collectively and people will have more freedom to criticize and change the government. Clear? Now the third question is horse. Write one disadvantage of a democratic government. As I discussed about this question in our previous video in the fourth section. So your answer may be one disadvantage of a democratic government is that decisions may get delayed in the collective decision making process of democracy. Now let's move to the worksheet 3, rule of law. So first you have to read the comic strip, then you can easily give the answers. Do you think this can happen in a democratic country? And also you have to give reasons for your answer. Again, I am reminding, don't write your answers in one word or in one sentence. Write your answer in sentences with reason. Okay, not in keywords. So, according to me, no. In a democracy, the men would have been allowed to hire a lawyer in order to prove whether they are actually guilty or not. The government would have to act according to the law. Then the second question is, give 2 reasons why it is important to have rule of law in a country. It is important to have a rule of law in a country to protect people from the government's misuse of power and to keep a check on the powers of the government. Clear? Now the third is what? Who keeps a check on the powers of the government and how? So who keeps a check? Courts and the Constitution can keep a check on the powers of the government. The Constitution of a country decides how the government should function, and the courts keep a check on how the government is functioning and using its power. I hope all the answers are clear of the workbook. Is it? Now, take out your content book and also your notebook. As in the first question, what you have to do? Fill in the blanks that do yourself and do in the content book only. Don't write in the notebook. So question number 1, 4 and 7 don't write in the notebook. Now move to the second question. How did the developments in England strengthen democracy? So, during the 16th century, the king became weak as more powers were given to the parliament. The House of Commons of the British Parliament was an organization where leaders were elected by the people and laws were made by the elected representatives. As the powers of the parliament increased, the king also had to follow the laws made by the parliament. The people enjoyed many rights. Now, question number 3. How did the French and American Revolution contribute to the development of democracy? So, it was through the French Revolution that the working class and other underprivileged people got the freedom to speak and express their views and also be treated as equal. The French Revolution made the common people powerful. This became an important feature of democracy. Equality and liberty as the main principles of democracy were strengthened in the French Revolution. And after the American War of Independence, many changes took place in the United States of America. It was the first country to have a written constitution. The country was governed by an elected president according to the rules set in the Constitution. The citizens were granted fundamental rights which could not be violated by the government. Clear? Now question number 4, you have to write the country name. Okay? So do it yourself. Now move to the fifth question. Write three differences between democracy and dictatorship. So first make the column and at the top write in the first column democracy and in the second column dictatorship. Okay, then write three differences. So you can write any three differences as written in the column, as written in the column as in the book. So you choose any three. Okay. Now move to question number 6. Why is collective decision making possible in a democracy and not in any authoritarian government? Okay, so collective decision making is possible in a democracy. People have the right to elect their representatives to the government. The elected representatives make laws and take all decisions for the country collectively on behalf of the people. But it is not possible in any authoritarian government because decisions and laws for the country are taken by one person or one party in the authoritarian government. Now, question number 7, that you do yourself, true or false. Then question number 8, what is the rule of law? Explain with an example. So, rule of law means that the law is more powerful than the government and that the government has to respect the law and not govern the country merely according to its will. For example, if a person is found doing something wrong, then the government can take action, but the person has to be first proven guilty in a court of law. Clear? Now, question number 9. Why is rule of law important in a democracy? So, rule of law is important in a democracy because it helps to keep a check on the powers of the government as it is ensured by the courts and the constitution. It protects the people from any authoritarian acts of the government. Clear, children? And the question number 10 is horse. Most countries of the world have a democratic form of government. Give reasons why you think this is true. I discussed in the section Democracy, a popular government. As forms of government in which equality and justice are promoted, where basic rights are protected, and where we can decide who is fit to govern us are more acceptable to us. Democratic government are based on these principles. Therefore, most countries of the world have democratic governments today. So clear? So now I hope answers of practice questions are clear to you. Now, we will discuss additional questions as the first question is fill in the blanks that you have to do yourself in the content book only. No need to do in the workbook. Now, what is the second question? As the second question is classify the following words under two headings in two columns. So first make two columns and upside in the first column write democratic government and in the second column write authoritarian government. Then choose the words and write in the headings in two columns. In democratic government which words will come and in the authoritarian governments which words will come, and do yourself. Now, question number 3. Arcadia had a democratic government. Write 3 democratic features that would be practiced by the government of Arcadia. So, you have to write the features of government. Okay? So, you can choose any 3 features as 3 democratic features that would be practiced by the people of Arcadia are the government elected representatives who would be making decisions for the people collectively, people participating in the elections, and people enjoying many rights such as the freedom of speech, expression, and religion. Clear? Then, fourth question is explain with an example how the rule of law may be violated by a country. That also you have to write answer in your own word. When a person is arrested and not provided with any reason for his arrest, or he is not allowed to get the help of a lawyer, or the government punishes her or him without proving her or his guilt, then the rule of law may be violated by the country. Clear? Now, the fifth question is where is the rule of law likely to be followed? In democratic governments or in authoritarian governments? Why? So, I know you know the answer where is the rule of law is followed, but you have to give the reason also. The rule of law will be followed in the democracy because in a democracy the people's rights are protected by the law and the government cannot act according to its will and violate the rights of the people. Clear? And the sixth question is horse. What features make democracy a popular form of government? Why would not the same features be possible in authoritarian governments? So, collective decision making, equality, tolerance, elections, and rule of law are some features that make democracy popular. These are unlikely to be found in authoritarian governments because the government is not accountable to the people. So I hope additional question answers is also clear to you. Am I right? Now, we will discuss bonus questions. As in the first section I had given, where did the democracy originate? The answer was in the Greece. Democracy originated in the Greece. And in the second section, which form of government were in Myanmar, Libya, and Egypt? And the answer was military dictatorship. So, in the military dictatorship, government were in Myanmar, Libya, and Egypt. And in the third section, rule of law is a feature of. Then, what should be the word in the fill in the blanks? Democratic. So, rule of law is a feature of democratic government. And in the fourth section, in 1974, how many countries in the world were democratic? So, in 1974, 39 countries in the world were democratic. Clear, children? So, what we have learned today? In this block, we have learnt in this block about historical developments of democracy from ancient times, and we compared two forms of government, democracy and authoritarian governments, and we compared two case studies to understand the concept of the rule of law in a democracy and most popular form of government in the world, that is democracy. So what you have to do, children? You have to prepare block 12, democracy, for block assessment. That will be on Saturday. So prepare for that. Tomorrow we will start block 13. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Clear, children? And do your work on the daily basis. Don't delay your work and don't do work in a hurry. Clear? I hope you are doing your work these days on time. Okay, children? Have a nice day. Thank you and bye-bye.